Welcome back, my friends. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation, and you have been invited into my living room to have a seat, to sit down and watch some greatness. Rush with Earthshine from their Rush in Rio DVD back in the early 2000s. This came off of, probably about a 5-year hiatus. Neil Peart had experienced some tragedies in his life. The death of his daughter and then wife within an 18-month period. And he went into some dark places. He wrote an excellent book called Ghostwriter that just kind of chronicled his journey back to life, so to speak. And so they had come back strong with the album Vapor Trails, which is a good album. And then, of course, the subsequent tour. And the last 3 dates were in Brazil, which was the one and only time they were in Brazil. And I don't know which date this one was taken from, but they finished that tour really strong. And Earthshine is one of the stronger songs on Vapor Trails. I think there's other ones that I really, really like. And I will be reacting to, like Secret Touch is really cool, too. But there's some other ones. But this is a good one. People of Brazil love it. I think you guys are going to love it. I'm going to give you a raw, honest, and unedited reaction at all times. Keep your hands and your feet inside the ride as we get going. Got safety first. You know what I'm saying? Check out the description box below for ways to follow the channel for Chords and Notes merch. Ways to become a patron, more other things outside of YouTube, and all of that fun stuff is down below. And I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's go. Earthshine, baby. Earthshine.
For us to be here in Rio to play for you all. Sorry it took us so long to get here.
It did. It really did.
About 1,000 songs tonight. This is something from our latest album. This is called Earthshine.
It's
That's a great shot. Great shot right there. All right, yeah. Earthshine, man. You guys know what Earthshine is? It's like this thing that happens with the Earth and the Moon and the full moon, and there's just like this reflective glow that you can see. That kind of like a, I guess kind of like a halo effect, right? But I've seen that once or twice, and that's one of the things that Neil, that's what I love. Oh, so many things. I'm gonna focus on a little bit conceptually on the lyrics, okay? Not the specific lyrics to this song, because this was kind of something that just for his sake he wanted to write about. But there's certain literary techniques, there's certain lyrical techniques that he likes to use. And oftentimes, it's not just him, but you write lyrics or you write anything, poetry, novels, that sort of stuff. You want to make a connection with people. And one of the best ways to do that is to find things that we all have in common. And experiencing nature is something we all have in common. Now here specifically, he's focusing on Earthshine and his thought process around that phenomenon and taking the lyrics to where only he can take them. But at the same time, one of the things that I love about his lyric writing is he doesn't alienate people. There's always something in the lyrics that you can connect with, something that you can get on board with, even if it's a concept that you normally don't think about and that doesn't really mean anything to you. There's always something there. There's a connective tissue. And that makes sense because with his drumming, he is the connective tissue of the band, right? Rhythmically and lyrically, he thinks very similar. And the other two, there's such a cohesive unit, always was a cohesive unit. There's, if you really explore them and their, I don't want to say philosophy, but for lack of a better word, their philosophy on how they handled music within the group and how they created. It's such a unique, wonderful chemistry. And of course Gettr has some input on the lyrics too, because he's the one who has to sing them. So sometimes he sends the lyrics back and gives ideas and says no, I can't sing that, but we can try something different, that sort of thing. But this song, it's got just that really ballsy riff that really drives it, and of course what Neil's doing on the hi-hat with the double hits on the hi-hat underscore that drive. And as he always does, it never remains the same throughout the entire song. You go back to the next verse and it's a little bit different. It's the single hit on the hi-hat, and he's doing something else, and he's always adding and changing and moving things along. And of course Gettr with his amazing bass playing. This isn't one of the best bass examples, but the guy is, and if you could just listen to the isolated bass of any song of theirs, it's probably a pretty amazing journey. And I've featured that before, where we've isolated, where I found some isolated bass and drums, and I may do that again. But anyways, I wanted this song because it was in my head coming home from work, and I'm like, I'm going to share it with my friends, and we're just going to have a good time. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Keep it respectful. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Talk to you later.